In 1926, the Blacksher family, formerly of southern Monroe County, financed an operation to sell Packards and Hupmobiles in Mobile. They were joined by William Reece, who had formerly sold cars in Birmingham. And originally they had their operation down on Water Street near Government Street. In 1927, the Mobile Causeway opened, bringing traffic down Government Street, which was redesignated Highway 90. Blacksher-Reece moved their operation to the corner of Government and Broad Street, a section that had been all residential before that time. George Rogers was called upon to design the building for them. It took up the entire block stretching from Government Street north to Conti. It's quite reminiscent of his earliest structure that he completed, the Mobile Public Library on Government Street. There was a hitch. A homeowner on Broad Street refused to move. She wouldn't sell her house to them, so they built the building around her. A year later, she died at the age of 90. Her house was demolished, and Blacksher-Reece had the entire block stretching back to Conti Street. By the middle of the Depression, Mobilians and Americans alike were not buying Packards and Hupmobiles like they used to. The Blackshers added Terraplane automobiles and white trucks to the mix, but by 1938, the business was gone. By 1940, the building had been subdivided. The Government Street frontage held an Albright & Woods drugstore and a Greer's Grocery, while the Broad Street side became Barnes Motor Company, selling Chryslers and Plymouths. That operation lasted until the early 1960s, at which time the building was pretty much vacant and stood vacant for decades, with different tenants coming and going in between. In the early 1980s, it was demolished for a Midas muffler shop, and then a decade later, the Midas muffler shop was demolished for a drugstore. So this intersection now has a drugstore and a Greer's Grocery, just like it did in 1941.